Good morning, panelists. We are the Group 1 and today we're going to be presenting to you our research title entitled Descriptive Analysis of How Online Reviews and Ratings Shape Consumer Buying Choices Among NEUST-SIC CMBT Students. But before we start, I would like to introduce to you our members. We have Tinaytina Justine Renz, we have Sacro Kaysee, and I, Ganatice Marvin. We have Almosara Janice. We have Franco Nicole, we have Batuyong Kaysee, and we have Legaspi Jasmine C. First, let us proceed with our research introduction. According to Hasnet et al., e-commerce has grown substantially over the past years and become increasingly important in our daily life, especially under the influence of COVID-19 pandemic. Since businesses cannot operate physically and people cannot go outside because of the safety protocols, many businesses create online platforms where their product can be still available and accessible and at the same time convenient for everyone. Also, there is an increasing trend for consumers to share their shopping experiences online. And last, according to NACAR 2022, the Philippines is quickly becoming the influencer marketing market due to its high population and high smartphone usage. And at the same time, we're becoming penetrated by social media. And according to the Lega et al., social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram have emerged as essential instrument for product and services promotion. However, there are still factors that can be considered affecting consumer buying choices that we'll be discussing on our review of related literature. The first one is the demographic profile. According to Benson et al., it has been discovered that demographic traits such as age, income, or occupation can affect both directly and indirectly on consumer buying choices. Also, it can also change other things like their trust, the perceived danger or rewards, the personal considerations in their buying choices. Also, social influences include emotional and social aspects, such as the peer pressure. It can be impacted by their age or their gender or one of these traits that I mentioned earlier. Next one, we have the credibility of online reviews. Other studies shows that online reviews have the power to influence customer opinions and their purchasing decisions. Also, their evaluation shows that platforms who are highly credible have a beneficial effects on how this consumer make a decision.
Another factor that influences the online perception of netizens is the emotional response on online reviews. According to the Chen and Farn study on 2020, it suggests that emotions are conveyed in online consumer reviews or OCRs. Another thing, Guo, Wang, and Wu's research reveals that pleasant reviews increase customer repurchase than negative ones. Next factor is behavioral changes. First literature argues that credible online reviews and ratings have substantial effect on things like brand awareness, value, and associations. Like the study of collaboration of Chakraborty and Bath together with Mo, Lee, and Fan, it suggests that sellers can incentivize customers such as promos, previous, and such to leave a positive and high-quality reviews, which in turn increases the chance of repurchase. Here we have the elaboration likelihood model, which represents as the theoretical framework of the study. It represents persuasive message and how consumers process those information as their moderator for repurchase.
We will now proceed to the materials and method. First, we have research design. The questionnaire used for this study included three major parts. The first section, a four-point Likert scale, was adapted to collect information on demographic factors such as age, gender, monthly allowance, year level, and how frequently participants shop online. The second section, examine emotional and behavioral responses to online reviews and ratings. It included statements related to positive and negative emotions, reviews, and how this affect purchase decisions. And the last section, focus on consumer perceptions of the credibility of online reviews and their impact on brand perceptions. It explores how consistently positive or negative reviews influence brand trust and loyalty. Respondents of the study are CMBT students from NEUST San Isidro campus. The respondents were chosen using convenient sampling.
Research local. The target for this investigation is the Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology situated in San Isidro, Nueva Ecija. In particular, students enrolled in the College of Management and Business Technology are the ones who are the concerns of the study. So this campus is known for providing quality education, particularly in the management and technology sector. The CMBT students as respondents were selected using the convenience sampling method.
Research instrument. To gather data we need for our study, we use survey questionnaire via Google Form. The questionnaire organized with several sections. First, demographic information of the respondents and followed by the research questions, with the rating questions answerable by strongly agree to strongly disagree.
Data gathering procedure. The distribution of questionnaires will be conducted online with links shared directly with CMBT students via Google Form. The questionnaire will include clear instruction and highlight mandatory questions to minimize the risk of incomplete answer. After collecting the completed questionnaires, the research team will conduct a thorough review of the responses, checking for any inconsistencies or contradictions in the data. In the cases where clarification is needed, follow-up communications may be arranged with participants to resolve ambiguities. All digital records will be stored securely in cloud-based service with restricted access, safeguarding data from unauthorized individuals and maintaining participant anonymity.
Data analysis techniques. So using the descriptive statistic, we compute the weighted mean or the average rating given by consumers and the frequency distributions in the social demographic of the respondents.
Ethical considerations. For ethical research consideration, these are crucial for ensuring the protection, dignity, and well-being of each of us. This promotes trust between researchers and respondents, guarantee that the research is guided with integrity and transparency. This ethical standard help to intercept harm, safeguard policy, and making sure that members benefit informed consent. Alongside adhering ethical principles, researchers justify social responsibility and maintain the trust of the wider community.
We will now proceed to the conclusion. Respondents' profile. The study's data collected from the 40 respondents provide insights into the demographics, shopping behaviors, and preferences of a group of individuals, like university students based on their age, gender, year level, monthly allowance, frequency of online shopping, and preferred platforms. The majority of the respondents are young adults aged 18 to 20 with a significant proportion of females and second-year students. Shopee emerged as the most popular online shopping platform, and respondents typically shop occasionally or monthly, often with a moderate monthly allowance between 1,000 and 3,000 pesos. Emotional impact on reviews. Positive reviews are highly motivating, increasing the likelihood of a purchase, boosting self-esteem, and evoking feelings of excitement. Negative reviews create feelings of hesitation, disappointment, and fear, often leading consumers to reconsider or avoid products. Influence on purchase decisions. Internet reviews frequently lead to changes in consumer purchase choices, demonstrating the strong reliance on reviews in decision-making. Trust and credibility of reviews. Trust in reviews is heavily influenced by the experience of the reviewer and the credibility of the review source. Consumers prefer reliable, objective reviews from verified buyers, trustworthy websites, and recognized experts. Independent reviews are valued more than paid content, with in-depth products insights being especially persuasive. Impact on brand's perception. Positive reviews can enhance brand perception, while negative reviews can damage it. Brands with high ratings and consistent positive reviews are more likely to gain consumer trust and loyalty. Implication for business. Monitoring and managing online reviews is crucial for maintaining customers' loyalty and trust. Business should focus on acquiring positive reviews and handling negative ones effectively to strengthen brand reputation.
We will now proceed on the recommendations. We, the researchers, recommend that first, online sellers should understand consumer behaviors as it will give them valuable insight on how they can address their demands. And also, it is important that they should recognize the consumer reputation and feedback. Second, to increase their reliability and credibility, businesses or online shoppers, online sellers should actively engaging on online reviews and addressing consumer concerns promptly. Third one, businesses should implement strategies on how they can encourage those satisfied customers to leave an positive feedback as it can significantly provide an reputation with their online shop. And last but not the least, future studies may focus on specific reviews on ratings such detailed comments or video testimonial to fully understand the consumer preferences. And that includes our research. And now we will proceed on the question and answer. The number one question is from Dr. Annalyn M. Gamit. The question is, how do you ensure that consumer behavior patterns observed among NEUST-SIC students reflect broader trends in the local or national e-commerce market? To be answered by Mr. J.C. Sacro.
The patterns observed shows the willingness of these students to buy the products that are in trend or the most popular products that many of the people bought. That the students are willing to buy the products to go on the trend.
We will now proceed on the question number 2. This question is from Dr. Joy N. Savellano. The question is, what role does the credibility of reviewer and the platform hosting the reviews play in shaping consumer trust, and how can businesses leverage the trust? To be answered by Ms. Nicole Joy Franco.
In the context of the study, descriptive analysis of how online reviews and ratings shape consumer buying choices among NEUST, SIC, CMBT students. The credibility of reviewers and the platform hosting reviews significantly influence consumer trust. Students are more likely to trust reviews that come from verified purchases or individuals with a credible reputation on reliable platforms. Trustworthy reviews minimize perceived risk and enhance confidence in buying decisions. Businesses targeting NEUST, SIC, CMBT students can leverage this trust by encouraging satisfied customers to leave authentic, detailed reviews on well-regarded platforms and by addressing negative feedback. Transparently, this fosters a steady brand image and strengthens consumer loyalty.
The third question is from Dr. Marilu P. Pascual. The question is, your study highlights the impact of both positive and negative reviews. How can businesses effectively balance managing critical feedback while maintaining consumer confidence? To be answered with Ms. Kaysee May Batuyong.
Acknowledging negative reviews, business should respond to negative reviews quickly and professionally. Acknowledging customer dissatisfaction shows that company values feedback and is willing to take responsibility. A well-crafted response can also demonstrate the company commitment to customer service, which may turn a negative experience into a positive one. Offering solutions. Instead of simply apologizing, business should offer actionable solution or compensation. Refunds, discounts, replacement. This shows that the company is proactive and invested in improving the customer's experience, which can often mitigate the damage of negative review. Transparency and authenticity. Transparency in communication is the key. If there was an issue, the company should be open about it and explain what steps they are taking to address the problem. Customers tend to trust business that are authentic and transparent in their actions, rather than those that ignore or dismiss criticism. Adopting these strategies, business can effectively manage critical feedback, ensure customer confidence remain intact, and even turn negative reviews into opportunities for growth and improvement.
The fourth question is from Dr. Jennifer G. Pronda. The question is, what strategies would you recommend for online platforms to improve user engagement and ensure that their review systems remain trustworthy and influential? To be answered by Ms. Janice, DC Almosara.
First of all, thank you for that question, Dr. Fronda. Based on the study which highlights the significant influence of online ratings and reviews on consumer buying behavior, businesses engaging in online selling would benefit from implementing effective online promotions and building a strong reputation on the internet. Promoting products or services online provides a great opportunity for businesses to gain visibility and be evaluated by consumers who actively provide feedback.
And the last question is from Dr. Nestor Natividad. The question is, considering the dominance of platforms like Shopee and Lazada among respondents, how can these e-commerce giants further optimize the review systems to enhance user experience and trust? To be answered by Ms. Jasmine C. Legaspi.
Thank you. Platforms like Shopee and Lazada can further optimize their review systems by integrating features that enhance transparency, authenticity, and user engagement. For example, implementing verification processes can ensure reviews are genuine and linked to actual purchases, reducing the impact of fraudulent or biased feedback. Those platforms could also introduce more granular rating categories, allowing users to evaluate specific products aspects like durability, quality, and value for money. Additionally, showcasing verified user photos and videos alongside reviews can provide a more realistic impression of products. By integrating a review system that enhances transparency and authenticity, the user's experience and trust will build and enhance. Thank you.
And that ends our presentation. Once again, we are the Group 1 and thank you for listening.